So now it comes to next year. And what our aspirations, what our hopes are for 2024, and how to trump this one. How do we beat this year? It's next year is going to be tough to eclipse this one, isn't it? So should we start with Susan again?
Yeah.
2024, what are you looking forward to?
I think for me it's going to be the growth of the Women and Girls programme. We've obviously got Laura in place now as the kind of officer looking after Women and Girls programme, and I think I can imagine how big we can make it and how exciting that's going to be. And the WBBL games, getting more women and girls to those games, and they're kind of getting to where men's is eventually, I think, is what's going to excite me more next year, I think.
Mine is more events and bigger events because I just feel like we can go even bigger, and it doesn't panic me in any way knowing, because I just know the team behind us, we have got this, and I want to do November again, but times 2. So, yeah, I'm just going to go for it. Yeah.
Well, I'll try and help you with that, because
Yes.
mine would be just absolutely smashing the records from last year.
Yeah.
I think that, with the more European games coming up, and hopefully just building on what we did in 2023, I'll fill some seats so you can sell some drinks.
Yeah. And the Christmas party as well. We did a Christmas party, and the thought of a dinner, me as a thought of a dinner, I was like, oh my God, like 500
so
people, like, no. But we've just got everything in place now. Everything's just amazing. So I'm actually now going to want to do 1,000 people down on court. I think it'll look amazing. So it's just doubling everything, Yeah.
I absolutely think that's the thing. It's like we just now can aspire to go even bigger because we know we can do it. So across the board, ticketing, and we're really grateful to all of the sponsors and the partners that got involved, particularly over the last year, and to see how many people are coming into hospitality, and I just can't wait to see where we go to next in 2024.
I think for me, it's about the individual growth. We're fantastic at getting people involved in the sport, getting people in the building, making things big. I want to see one kid at every national team age group. I want to see coaches in the national team program. I want to see development from individuals and challenging those individuals. We've got a huge opportunity for growth when it comes to basketball on the court and people delivering. And I think, looking forward to additionally challenging people and seeing how far the individuals can go as well. Because at the end of the day, we're here for basketball. That kind of birthed everything. Let's push the boundaries on that and see where we can get to.
For me, we've got this sort of grand plan to try and extend the building. That's not something we'll get over the line next year, but we need to really push that on because we are bursting at the seams a little bit here. We know
after if Rachel keeps doubling events.
Yeah, very much.
I need more space.
Yeah, very much so. And obviously, what we've seen BBL and WBBL side in terms of growth of sponsor support, fan support. The great work that Dan and David have done this year. Particularly in building hospitality, we need more space, and we've got an idea. We've got a way of putting 2 more courts on the back of the building and adding seats. So that's what we want to really put a focus on.
And for me, it would be the further way that everyone can flourish, and what we do is tough. The hours everyone can put in can be very, very hard and very antisocial, and the demands that come at us when we get no co-funding and no support. So everything we do, we get from the North East and local people, which we are very appreciative of, but it's tough. So to be sat with 5 amazing people, stood with 5 amazing people around me who are determined for 2024 to be better than what we've just knocked out of the park in 23, makes me incredibly proud to be stood here. So I look forward to further development. I look forward to where we get to with the building. I look forward to seeing what we achieve on the outreach side with Ian and everything that's been developed. and I look forward to seeing how the events side flourish further, whilst maintaining, most importantly, that 15% commercial commitment, which means our community have 85% usage within this building, and that 85% pay a fraction of the cost of running this arena. So yes, we need you to knock out the park rate and bring that big chunks of money in with that 15% that we give to commercial. And then Ian, you flourish within that 85% that comes to you. And
keep Rachel away from a court.
And we make sure that, you know, the reason we built this was to make sure that everyone has a place to come and to be able to excel within their personal development, whatever that may be. So 24, I think, is going to be really exciting with our team. It's going to be a really exciting time.
Well said.
Yes, for another year.
Yeah, another year.
Yeah.